What? Oh,
Xavius!
oh, hi. Uh, um,
Hi, Xavius.
uh,
Hi, Xavius.
oh, sorry. I was just, paperwork. Anyway, what's up?
Uh, Xavius. I think it's about time. Like, we've been here for like what, like 2, 3 weeks now,
Mm-hmm.
just about. Um, minus the time I kind of like, maybe just crashed out a little bit and everything. But that's besides the point. That's besides the point. I think, maybe we should gather people.
You know, that might not be a bad idea. I know I've been talking with Dante, with a few things and about having to talk to everybody and everything. So, truth be told, with you, we definitely should do that.
Yes. Oh my God, that means we can have like, a meeting and everything. Oh my God. Ooh.
I mean, we've had meetings before.
I mean, yeah, we've had meetings before, but like, this would be like, the first like official one of this new land.
That is true. It is a little exciting. Yeah. By the way, we kind of want to ask you something real quick
Yeah,
before
what's
we
up?
before we go. What are your thoughts on this wandering spirit?
Oh, yeah, Alib and Kimian, they showed me that last night. It's you know, I think it's definitely something we should bring up. Like, this whole like, wandering spirit thing sounds a little dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they want to boil skin and they need like tools and everything. But like, and I know like people are, like, leaving everything. Um, I kind of, I'm be honest, I like the spirits. I typically don't act like this. Like, at least like with my research, like from what you said as well. Like, maybe
They don't actively go out and like ask for offerings. It's usually brought up in conversation if someone wants something, not
yeah,
like give me offerings or else.
yeah, my thoughts exactly. I don't. We don't really have a whole lot to give in offerings as well. Like I have cabbage rolls, but like,
I right now I think it's just better to. Uh, I think right now for me, I'm being a little cautious of this just because I'm not entirely sure who or what this wandering spirit is, but it's something I do agree we should definitely bring up with everybody. So, yeah.
yeah, I think like bringing it up with everyone would be fantastic. Um, I say, I say like we can go to like the campsite and everything. Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna leave
You
that guy
you've
there.
been enjoying those new weapons you got.
I got them very recently, and I've been absolutely loving them. Where'd you go?
Right
Where'd
here.
you go? Where'd you go? Oh, you're right there.
Oh my god, what? So many
What is it?
pillars, so many pillars.
I mean, maybe that's just a sign we should make this more accessible to earthbenders. The snow kind of interrupts the earthbending and everything.
I mean, the snow this especially the power snow interrupts everybody. So,
Yeah, but like, earthbenders specifically, like, waterbenders, they can like, use no bend. Us airbenders, we can just jump over everything. Firebenders can like, melt it or whatever. They can pretty much ignore it. Earthbenders, like, it actually interrupts like, their earthbending and everything. Maybe we should just like make a path that's like more accessible to them.
I concur, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of in the it was kind of in the plan anyway to like make a pathway up the mountain anyway. We might need to make a few.
Yeah. Oh, this place is so beautiful. I haven't been to the campsite in a little bit, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, it's definitely been a bit.
Yeah.
I
Everything's changed.
Yeah, sorry. I had to turn off my brain to distant
I
horizons.
know. It
All
wasn't
good,
me
all
who
good.
designed it. I was just
Alright,
helping.
What's this?
hello.
Mods traveling where? Oh,
Hello.
hi!
Hi.
Uh,
Hello.
People, hello.
Hello. Wait. I haven't seen you before. It was Mod, right?
Stage.
Yeah, you haven't. Here, have some chicken.
Yeah.
Oh,
Free goods. Oh, and
free goods.
I don't
free goods.
free goods. Ooh, let's see.
Oh,
Let's
I can
see.
use these to make
Free
cabbage
goods.
rolls.
These are
Ooh.
tasters.
Here. I bought some for the whole
Ooh,
class.
ooh, ooh,
Ah,
ooh. Do you happen to have bread
cabbage rolls,
on
amazing.
Do you happen to have bread on you by chance?
Uh, no.
You want like seeds?
Um,
I've cobbled deep slate.
Yeah.
Do you,
Bread is out of my remit.
no, it's okay.
Hi.
That's okay. Because I need to try out this recipe that I found that I really want to do, but
broke as fuck. But I'm doing.
but yeah,
I did piss off.
I'll have to try it out later. But thank you. I'll have to use this later for sure.
And I quote,
Should I just
"Can
do,
I
like,
You
a
can
roll?
happily use any of my chicken and cabbages whenever.
I mean,
There's
Oh.
more than enough to go around, and I am bad at this selling thing.
Oh, okay.
So there's a bunch of free supplies,
Well,
Okay.
please,
and I'm
please
happy
say,
to
please
make
say,
deals on more later.
all that debt works and everything.
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
okay, I've got long
Ah,
swords.
mods
Yeah, we'll
traveling
have-
wares.
wow,
You
why
bring
do you have
where
so many longswords?
It's a long
reminds me of a
Get it? Because
Like
it's
the
a long.
swords?
It reminds me of a
Yeah,
saying that I used to
exactly.
have, or I heard about, where it's like about these creatures called Khajiit, and they say, and their
Yes.
saying was,
Okay.
Khajiit brings
know
you
what's
wares
going
if you
on,
have
yeah.
coin.
Okay. Xavier's
I bring wares even if I don't have coin. I'm bad at my job, but I have fun.
That's the most important part. And hey, maybe you can make some coin at some point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If I plan to go traveling to all the nations, so if you see a funky wagon pop up, that's mine.
Okay.
Don't go snooping about my stuff, but I will sell from there.
Okay. Yeah. You won't catch me snooping. You're good there.
Oh,
All right, but I'll definitely look forward
So-
to seeing more cabbages and chicken from you and stuff like that for sure.
Yeah, for people to like announce news or
Bring peace
kind
with
of
cabbage.
keep things a little bit in order. So
Yes.
it's not everyone talking over each other. People are welcome to take the stage or ask questions just for a little bit of order to things.
you know what? That's fair. I was originally going so just gather around like a campfire, but this is nice. This is nice too.
Yeah,
I like
we
this
were-
actually.
We were gonna do this one because it's bigger than the other campfire, and then we realized if we sit around this campfire that we can't see each other, that the people that are on the other side of the campfire, and talking to each other like this wouldn't be really good. Just to be like, hey, what's up? I'm over here.
Oh, fair.
Yo, Ryan, good to see you.
Before we get started everything, I guess I should make sure see if anyone from the water nations around. Yeah. Okay. Xavier, you stay here because I don't want anything getting too out of order. I'll be right back.
Okay.
This is fancy.
Yeah, you need a backboard, right?
Sure. I guess we can just prettify this whilst we wait.
Yeah, not a bad idea. I don't know. I don't think I really have anything to help out with that, but
I've got stone long swords.
That's good.
Yeah, there you go.
It helps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 stone long swords.
Totally legally sponsored.
Mm.
Whoa, that's all that sorts.
I have
23
so
long
much
swords.
bird logs, I
ooh,
can't
we're
find
even
a
getting
place to-
some sponsors up in here. Let's go.
Totally legal, totally talked out sponsors, not just forcing my wares on everyone.
The
Hey,
the capitalism
capitalism for
man's
the
gonna
sake of
come if you do that.
capitalism.
Exactly. Oh, no.
I'm not saying his name. I'm too scared.
We don't
Do not
need
do
You're already in
capitalism,
generational
guys.
debt. I don't think you need more.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Generational debt doesn't exist if you don't believe in debt.
Real.
That works.
There is no debt. I've got 26 stone long swords. That's enough, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I love my long swords.
I'm so scared to pick this up. I've already got a backpack full of stuff.
Oh my god.
Stone long swords.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
It's for the Guardian farm.
That's a good idea, actually.
Who just set the fire right there?
I'm honestly so
I'll put
scared
it
to
out.
It
press
was
any
the-
buttons in case I
It was the
explode.
airbender that set fire to that.
You're right. You're right. Here, look at this. Look at this. You ready? Ooh. I fire
Whoa,
bend.
that's-
Oh
I
my God,
fire
is that
bend.
fire? That's crazy.
Oh my god, fire bend.
I love
Manual
I love
fire
using
bending.
this.
Manual
I
fire
love
bending.
using this tiny little guy to
Yes.
just speak at people. Just
Want
hello.
to watch me destroy my kneecaps?
Hi there. Oh,
Ah,
You got saved.
did someone say destroy?
I
the
got
kneecaps?
saved. Oh my god.
That
Oh,
was-
this
Oh.
is where everyone is.
Oh.
Yeah, we're by the big
Yeah.
smoke
Hi, Riley.
campfire.
Hi, Emmy.
Hey,
I
Riley.
This out.
Oh, okay.
didn't know.
Okay,
You
well.
said destroy your kneecaps.
Oh well.
Oh, maybe you shouldn't do that.
It's okay. Anyways,
Regular occurrences in the.
yeah, it's a
Fine.
very regular occurrence. I think I've been downed at least 20 times.
Yeah.
You should
How many golden apples have you
get
eaten?
that checked.
Only like 3. Oh, I don't need a golden apple. Thank you, though. I'm already in
All
debt.
right.
Oh my god.
That's-
No, it's free. You're Fire Nation.
Gonna be okay.
Oh, that's true. Oh, thank you. I love having privilege.
Hmm.
Oh,
Fire Nation, pretty privilege.
is that a thing? Dante, is that a thing?
Yeah, you tell me. I don't know how that works.
I don't know how that works either. That's why I was asking a firebender if Fire Nation Pretty Privilege was a thing.
I think it is.
Have
That's
free
a very pretty
chicken.
outfit.
Thank you.
I think I gave you chicken.
I have
Yeah.
4 baked potatoes to my
Does
name.
anybody have wheat on them by chance?
I'm sorry?
Wheat.
Would you come
Wheat?
here?
I got
I do.
hibiscus.
Wheat.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wheat.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you, Kuyan. Any new? Hold on.
Use your words. You got this. Okay. Well, don't know what anyone from Water
I
Tribe
got
is.
54 hay bales.
If we could
Oh,
check
thank you.
for.
Appreciate it.
Would they be
I'm broke, I
in the
need it.
water area?
I mean, I checked, but I didn't see them down there.
Would they be waiting for us at
I
spawn?
thought I saw one of them earlier, but I
down
might be
there?
delusional.
There is a smaller campfire down there too. I didn't notice. So maybe they were waiting there.
I thought you were giving me a kick me sign or something like that.
Oh no, I'm giving you a back to rest on.
I appreciate that.
Where?
I didn't see anyone down there.
Yeah, I didn't see. I did see that, that one spooky thing, which is something I think we should definitely talk about.
Oh,
Yeah, we could
what
talk
what
about
spooky
that.
thing?
We have a couple of items of business today, I suppose.
Yeah,
there's
we
a
got a
spooky
few. We got a few things we definitely
Spooky thing.
definitely need to discuss for sure.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go drink water.
Emmy, do you have 4 pieces of wood?
I can give some-
Of what?
4 pieces of wood or a crafting bench on you?
Here. There's one.
Um,
back
I've
here.
just made a crafting bench.
Jibbaba.
What do you need a crafting
Okay.
bench for?
I need to put a crafting bench in my stuff anyway.
Actually, I have an idea. Just for the sake of.
Oh, never mind.
Making this easier, before we start, if anyone wants to go write down any items of business that we want to talk about, you may do so.
Okay,
I should
I'm
move
gonna.
these over 1 second.
All right,
Oh,
here.
here you go. I have. Oh, what's
I
this?
think we're chill, right?
I perfected it.
We're good now, yeah.
You take now the opportunity to make
Okay.
this.
Look, gotta do
There we
something.
go.
Anyway,
Anyone who wants to write things there, and we'll go over everything that's on the board just to make
Okay.
sure.
okay. Let's see.
Oh, I can do the cool jumping thing now.
Let's see.
Not that cool.
Okay, let me write down a few
Your
things.
jumping thing is much cooler than mine.
Do I have bone? I do. Okay.
A little bit.
Okay. Let's see. What else? Oh, I know I want to talk about
on.
this.
Let's see. Maybe this.
Okay. Does anyone else have any topics they want to bring up during this whole meeting and everything? Like anything on anyone's minds?
This is a lame way of saying this.
Okay, I guess that'll be a no then.
Yeah, I'm writing some stuff right now.
Mr. Money is mean.
All right, that's something I've been kind of curious about.
One definitely important thing here. That. We might need a couple more.
I mean
slides.
that one. I mean that kind of goes with that one, to be honest.
There's an important note that specifically about this that.
Okay.
is important.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Let's see what else.
I'm gonna go check around to make sure everyone's all good and accounted for.
I think just safety probably
I-
on that one.
Kulian just left, but
Which one were you thinking, Dante?
Just that. Focusing on that for a good bit.
Okay.
We've had a good amount of.
Let's see, is there anything
danger.
else?
Guess
Could
we
also
boil
could
this
also
down
bring up
to-
Avatar spirit stuff if you want to do that. But then again, we can bring it up during this one.
I don't particularly care, but anyone who wishes to talk about that is welcome to.
Fair enough.
Crunchy.
Crunchy.
Crunch. I
Was
think-
my mic acting up again?
Little bit.
Tis okay. We love out of character. We love technical problems. Yeah.
They're on their way up, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So,
Let's see.
all right. Is there anything else like anyone else wants to bring up because it's sponsored by? we were sponsored.
Sure. Totally legally sponsored.
Legal sponsorship. You hear that? You hear that? We're getting sponsored.
who's mod?
Alright,
Sponsor.
they're on their way.
Hi.
Yeah, I see that. Who's mod?
I have no clue.
It's me.
This one right here. This one right here. This one's mod.
How much did
I
you
can jump
pay
big.
for that sponsorship?
Six planks and one stick.
Wow.
I thought you were just gonna say 6.
I feel like I'm inside the chair.
I seem
I
to
I
paid
don't know
have
if I
lost my
could afford
brother.
that. That's
You paid
crazy.
6.
Oh my goodness.
I
Six.
can't afford anything. I'm in
Oh,
debt.
hello.
Where's,
Alright.
where's EB? I saw him. There we go.
Abandoned.
Maybe abandon you?
Yes, they went to the water.
But they said they're gonna be here for this. I mean,
I think they would said they'll be here soon. But I wasn't listening. I heard free chicken.
Ooh, there's free chicken.
Free chicken.
Mhm.
Oh wait, I
Yeah.
got chicken. Yeah.
Free. Yeah. Free chicken.
I don't
Yeah,
need more chicken.
Hey, Chimkin.
I do. I'll take the
Chimkin?
chicken.
Oh, I
Chimkin.
like chimkin and chicken.
I'm gonna
There you go,
follow
Kyle.
the road.
Chicken.
There we go.
Chimkin.
Sweet.
Yeah. Oh, I
You-
found him.
Back later.
I decided to walk up the
What
waterfall.
marinade did you use on this chimkin?
my goodness. All right. Well, I guess.
Lava.
Oh,
Alright,
delicious.
do you
I'm taking
want
a
to
seat.
start?
Oh.
Do you want to start? Do you want me to start?
You can go ahead.
That's
Yeah.
What makes it
Okay,
crunch?
Why am I always the one
Yo.
starting?
Just.
Why
You
you
got
are-
this.
Okay. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the first meeting of the nations and everything. As y'all know, we've been here for about 2 to 3 weeks now. We've all been through this new world and all of its trials and tribulations and everything accordingly. And there's just some things we wanted to bring up and whatnot. Honestly, see if there's any concern or anything. Oh, I'm so bad at this. See if there's see how everyone's doing, kind of a little bit of I think Xavier's calls it a wellness check. See how everyone's doing, and also just again bring general safety things and everything. Now I want to say thank you to Dante for setting up the stage and setting up some signs for talking points. If anyone has any talking points, feel free to bring up to this meeting. I want to talk about something that I am very, very passionate about because it made me crash out for a week straight. Okay, and that is the deep dark. Okay, for those who don't know, occasionally underground, you find this weird purpley black. It's some people call it fungal something. I don't really know what it is. But it's we assess that it's pretty dangerous to be around and everything. And occasionally, right? I think we found 2 so far from what I've been hearing. We found these underground, long abandoned ancient cities. And these cities, you know, while they may be like, you know, a site of like, you know, great historical value and everything, or like, you know, at least like, you know, historical value in the sense of like, you know, figuring out like, you know, this land and everything, they also come with great dangers. But anyone who's been down there, like myself, you know of the dangers that is, you know, we're calling them wardens, since they're kind of there to like, you know, protect the city and everything. And we have a couple theories of what they could be. Nothing's concrete yet, but we theorize that maybe this is some long form kind of dormant corruption.
I also I want to bring up just really quickly the warden specifically. They're very dangerous. They hit really hard. They, you know, they're beatable. That I don't want to make unclear. They're not impossible to defeat, but they're very dangerous to defeat. And on top of that, there's been mention of disruptions of spirits and the spirit world in general when we've done anything to hurt them. There's been people that have noticed something feeling off, or the spirits mentioning something being off when we've managed to defeat wardens. So even if sometimes you feel like you can defeat them, or if generally it's better to run, because we don't know necessarily what it is, but they're tied to the spirit world in some way, you know, through the corruption or something, that it's worth steering clear of them. That is something I want to mention.
Yes. Thank you, Dante. But yeah, so we just kind of like go off like, you know, general like, you know, safety and everything to how like to go about this and everything, because again, the Deep Dark and the Wardens, they are very powerful. We theorize like, you know, the Wardens are just like, you know, like ancient like dark spirits or something. Again, like if we go under the assumption that, you know, that what's down there is like dormant corruption, then maybe like, you know, Wardens are like some ancient variation of them. Now, one thing we have kind of more or less confirmed is that, you know, it's in terms of like, you know, if it's going to corrupt the world or not, we have a strong assumption that it won't. Like if it's been down there for like, you know, hundreds or thousands of years or whatever, like it hasn't come up yet, then it most likely won't, as long as we don't go poking around at it too terribly much. That is,
So,
yes.
has there been a lot of poking around or already happen?
There's been a fair bit of poking around, yes.
Is
But
that what
I'm-
the like
Oh,
dark
good.
blue things are underground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so again, that's our current theory. Yeah, especially like, you know, Wrath was one of the spirits that led us here, and you know, we highly doubt that Wrath would lead us to someplace that was dangerous. So, if we just like, you know, if we all like, you know, do our part, you know, keep contact at a minimal, we should be good. And if you do go poke around with it, just be careful. Is like all I really ask for there.
And while also being careful, just also I would limit exposure down there as much as possible, because it does mess with people's minds. As a couple of us can attest to, like people have been also getting like some hallucinations and stuff like that. So just limit your exposure down there if you do end up being close to the Deep Dark in any way, shape, and possible.
Thank you. But yes, that's pretty much like. Are there any questions regarding like, you know, the Deep Dark and the Wardens? No. Okay. Another thing I do want to bring up, right, is if you do go down there for any reason whatsoever, I think it was somewhere on here. I guess it'll be under like safety and everything. If you do go down there into the Deep Dark, I think we want to establish like, you know, a buddy system, because if you get down there all alone, then, you know, no, obviously no one's gonna be there to help you and everything, and then I'd be like, quite sad, and like I don't want to lose anyone because like all of you are fantastic individuals. Um, but but if you're going down there, at least bring a friend so you have someone to like rely on, someone to help like pick you up when you're down. Preferably, preferably like groups of 4 might be the best thing. But I guess if worst comes to worst, like a 2-man expedition would be fine. But just general safety and everything like that. Any questions, comments, concerns?
So where is this so we can avoid it?
Very far underground. If
Okay.
you are starting to see, does anyone have any skulk?
Let me check.
Or at least
I do.
on them?
Yes, I got some examples here.
Yeah. It's stuff that looks
okay.
like this. It's green, it glows a good bit, and there's other things that appear with it. You generally just want to avoid a lot of that if you're by yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So if
like
you
cheese.
start seeing this, just start being cautious.
Yeah. If you can, mine somewhere else.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
We're gonna. Yes.
did I hear right that if you touch it or mess with it, it could spread?
We don't know if it spreads or not, but considering it's been like inactive for who knows how long, like again we assume like thousands of years probably, because this stuff looks old. Like it almost looks similar to the one that took over like the homeland previously, but an old variation of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I-
Yeah.
I will say, having explored a little bit of the city that was mostly cleared out, I have an assumption on how it spreads, and there's an extra reason of why you don't want to be down there. It seems to grow around death. It grows when things die, be it monsters or people. It spreads a little bit, which is probably why it's been dormant for so long, is there's not a lot that's left down there. But you don't want to feed that, ideally. That would be great, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
That explains why
just-
the cities are empty.
yeah, the cities are empty and ruined. Because like it possibly like feeds on death and everything. So kind of like the corruption that took out like the homeland did, like that kind of like fed on death, and that grew exponentially out of control. So we don't want to have like another cause for that again. Wrath was the one that like led a majority of us here. Other people were brought here by like different reasons, but for our expedition group, it was a spirit that pointed us in the right direction. So we assume like this place, if it was of any danger, like any immediate danger, we wouldn't have come here in the first place. So just be very careful with all that. Xavier, do you have like anything you want to bring up for this?
In terms of the deep dark, I think that pretty much covers it.
Or just anything else? I don't have to do all the talking here.
I know. Well, I guess we can talk about like the nation development and everything, just see how everyone's been kind of going. With exploring and seeing how everyone's been building up and everything, it seems like everyone's been getting established pretty well, so that's good. But I do want to hear from you all, just like how everything's going, if you guys are in need of anything or whatever the case may be, and just see how things are going. Then we can start with let's start with the Fire Nation, because I've been seeing a lot of good development on your guys' end.
Yeah, I mean, someone else want to go up? You're welcome to take over. Okay. So Fire Nation's doing pretty good. I don't really have any. We're doing good on food. If anyone else needs assistance in agriculture, etc., we have a lot of very talented people who are doing good work there. We have a very good food district, and we're working on constructing houses and such. We've kind of just been living outside, but we're working on that part. That's
Yeah,
about all for us.
That's good.
On the food front, I will be bringing some of my wares to your nations, just as a bit of a hopeful peace offering, just to, you know, get about. I bring chicken, I bring cabbage. Eat up. I'm bad at selling, so I'll be giving free samples. Yeah.
Thank
If it
you.
works, it works.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that does bring up a good other point, which is something that's up here is trading goods and trade routes and everything like that for between nations, because like you said, Dante, you guys got quite a bit going on over there, and in terms of like food and a lot of like, you know, resources and everything like that. So like setting up like trade routes and trading goods and stuff like that, I think would be pretty beneficial, especially if, like, you know, one nation needs another thing that they can't get a good supply of.
Yeah.
So we should probably at some point get that taken care of. And I think with Mod here, we'll talk with them a little bit. It seems like there is already kind of like a trade route process starting. So, and trade goods starting. That's you know, that is a good start.
I'm happy to lay down any routes of any roads and any paths to help people navigate the countryside.
Perfect.
Light things up, make things safe.
Yeah,
That
I
would
think
be fantastic.
we need to probably make a tunnel through the mountain for the Earthbenders, because getting from there to the Fire Nation is a bit of it's a trek.
Yeah, and also I
if
will.
I may say something.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
So part of that, Earth Nation to Fire Nation is connected through an underground tunnel leading through Water Nation.
Oh, okay.
So that could be a good
That's
trade
little
route.
easier.
I was gonna also add in, Water Nation. We have a underground river that we will happily have people cut through to get from Fire Nation to Earth Nation. It's a good route. We're gonna be working on lighting it up and lining it up with shops and different industry. But you're all welcome to go cut through if you need to get to nation.
Yeah, and that is something we're also going to be working on in the Air Nation as well, is that I do know that it's pretty difficult to get up the mountain for those who are not airbenders, especially the earthbenders. They have been needing to build up pillars just to, you know, launch themselves up to get to the Air Nation for whatever reason. So that is something we're going to be working on, as well as building a pathway up the mountain to make it easier for you guys. But yeah,
Back to development.
Yeah. So I think that establishes that. How is everything going in the Earth Kingdom in terms of your guys' development? I did see that you guys are beginning a wall and some houses and stuff.
Yeah, it's going pretty good. We have a decent
Dante behind you.
farm set up.
Sorry. Anyway.
And we have some basis of housing. We have a decent plan for the layout of everything, and we're just kind of working on getting it started.
Okay, perfect. Alrighty, and how about like resource wise? Like, you guys doing well over in that in that?
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. What about
Just dig like this.
What about Water Nation? What do you guys were working on over there?
Currently we're just building up our infrastructure and making a nice little town inside of our little cave. We've been working on making food and just kind of exploring around, making peace with everyone else, and kind of just being a nice pillar in the community, since we're the smallest tribe at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it definitely looks like that there has you guys are developing pretty well down there. You know, because right now I'm just like a couple little like homes here and there, but it definitely seems like there is some plans to build up more, especially with the boat that's there.
Of course.
So it's to help bring in resources. Yeah.
And I have a couple of. I know Zuri had a few plans to make some shops. I have a plan to make a shop or two, and
Oh,
Code's,
what?
Code's making a farm currently, and we have some plans. We're just building. I know Zuri's not here, and Zuri's been doing most of the work, but
Yeah.
we're getting things going.
Yeah, sounds good, and I'm that sounds really awesome, and yeah, I definitely can tell that Zuri's been putting a lot of been doing a lot of work as well as you guys. So you guys have been working very hard. Let's see. In terms of Air Nation, Emmy, you can help me with this one. Like, how would you say that things are going on our end?
Well, with Air Nation, we've been building up like our temples and everything. You know, just so we can like fit in like architecture and all that stuff. We're doing pretty well on resources. However, our farm is a bit, I will admit, a bit lackluster. Like I've been making cabbage rolls to kind of like stay around. But my cabbage rolls are really good. I'm really proud of them, by the way. But like you know in terms of like our main outputs are potatoes, cabbages, and occasionally wheat. So it's not the best in the world. We are, a little struggling for food. But besides that, infrastructure is pretty great. Our resource management is pretty good. It's our main thing is just like, food resource.
Definitely. It seems like, and with the trade route getting set up soon, like we will probably get some more of that set up and everything. So, yeah,
I am making notes.
perfect.
Okay.
Question for Air Nation.
Yes.
Potentially, could we maybe set up like a little water elevator to get up on the top of the mountain from the river?
Yeah, that thought did occur. That would be
Yeah.
useful.
Um,
I don't know if it would go right under, but we could definitely try and build some bridges across the edges of the
Yeah.
mountains here. Just rope bridges.
that
We could
was
definitely try something. I was
yeah.
experimenting with the idea of like a pathway leading from here to like the base of the mountain.
Mhm.
But we could definitely like try some stuff like some water elevators and everything. I think that could be a fantastic idea.
Yeah, I think that would be really great, and kind of making it a better pathway for everybody and stuff like that. So we can stop seeing a bunch of a bunch of cobblestone pillars.
Yeah, maybe make a stone pathway so therefore earthbenders can make it more easily accessible.
I agree. I absolutely agree. So, but yeah, it sounds like everybody's doing pretty well so far, and everyone's doing very well in terms of like resource wise and stuff like that. Albeit a couple of us like our nation's struggling for food, but you know what? That will be established.
Yeah.
Only one of us is in generational debt. So
Yeah, gee, I wonder who.
And we're working on that.
yeah, yeah.
So that kind of like goes over like trading goods and routes and everything. Going back around to like nation development. One question I did want to ask is like what plans like everyone have like for their nations, like for for instance for Air Nation, we plan like building like more temples, setting up like the pathways for everyone, so like it's more easily accessible to everyone. We plan on like like try to be like
Jeez, jump
That was
the
fast.
They really didn't like you. Whoa.
Jesus.
This is what
I
happens
saw
when you're
that guy on
generational
the,
debt, I
on the
guess.
horizon before he ran over.
generational debt. What
good?
else did you do?
We don't talk about it.
That was like a coordinated attack right there.
Oh my gosh.
Jumping, one might call it. But yes, going back to the topic after our call it a mishap. But yeah, no, like Air Temple, like we plan like building more temples, like more like housing and everything. Just like more of that stuff. So like infrastructure is like better all around. And now I'm just curious, like what else does do the other nations have planned? I know that Alib has been building a Earthbender school, for instance. To, like teach like the new generation and all that. I actually seen it. It looks pretty cool. I'm not even gonna lie. Like the Earthbender commandments are pretty cool. Did you know they added a new Earthbender commandment?
I heard like whispers about that. Yeah. And
Yeah,
the oh yeah, and the sparring that we did in there was actually really fun as well.
yes, yes, yes. But no, I was curious, like, what else, like, other nations are like developing, just like, see if like maybe we can like help with everything. I guess circle back around, we'll start with Fire Nation again.
Yeah, anyone else have any things that they want to bring up? Go for it. I'm not entirely sure. We're kind of just deforesting right now and reforesting.
All right.
Always reforest.
All right, looks like you're also like in the brainstorming stages. Earth Kingdom. Like I said, I know like there's been a lot of developments with your guys' place. I was curious, like what else do you have? What else do you have like plans for?
Aside from finishing the wall and finishing houses, not much, I don't think.
Just doing some reforesting after, yeah.
Perfect. Water Nation. I know that Ziri, like she's been doing like a lot of work and everything. I was curious, like is there anything y'all need, like going forward and all that stuff, like anything like to make your area like better, more habitable, more accessible, especially to those who can't swim?
Well, aren't we working on like making paths and stuff as well?
Yeah.
Yep. So we're making some walking paths, or at least they're in the works, and a lot of docks for people to park boats and make it a little more accessible for people who can't swim.
Okay. What about like
you.
infrastructure and everything? Because I know you have like the farm. I know like Ziri
Oh.
has like their little like hole in the wall. Ziri's also been building like like a shrine for the spirits.
Oh, that's what that was. Sorry, I've been out a little bit exploring so I every time I come back there's something new. But no, most of I've heard it was just we're making shops, we're making new little buildings, and just making our area really cool, like a cool little water town.
Okay. Do you have like any idea like what kind of shops you're thinking about pulling up?
I think I've heard Zuri's making a sushi shop,
Yeah.
and then I'm planning on making a bar.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that could be fun.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Since we are a trade route, might as well make a little social area for people trading.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. If that's the case, then like we talked over like nation development. Now there is one thing I very much want to bring up as well. I'm not sure if like every nation has been seeing this. We have one at the Air Nation. I saw one over at the campsite. And then there's the one in Water Tribe as well. But I'm curious to see what everyone knows about the Wandering Spirit. If anyone knows anything.
The what?
We know very
What?
little. All I know is that the chests are full of dirt.
Our
Is
chests
that
were
the guy?
empty.
Is that the spirit who gave me a parrot?
No.
Okay.
Mm,
I don't know what that
Probably
was.
not.
Well, there was
There
the,
were some
the-
chests left around that were requesting donations for the wandering spirit so as to avoid their wrath. That's
Mhm.
vaguely what I got from the book.
yeah,
First
that's
thing
what
I
we
knew,
got
the
on our
entire
nation
thing
as
was full of
well.
Dirt, so
Yeah, if you want to read it out, I have a copy here.
Okay,
there's
yeah, I
Oh.
can. I
down
can read it
in
out loud.
Spawn.
I can read it out loud unless if you want to read it.
Yeah, sure. All right, I'll read it.
Okay.
Give me a second. Let's see. All right. When the mists roll in and your cries are drowned, the wandering spirit will come around. So leave an offering and do not toil, unless you want your skin to boil. Beware the girl with the white hair and red eyes. Her presence may well spell your demise. So heed this warning, pay up, look around, for the wandering spirit is abound. That's
threatening.
it's a little threatening. Like, I will say, I've personally, given that I have been researching spirits and been around them for quite some time, I've personally have never heard of this wandering spirit. at all, and I've never heard of spirits actively seeking out offerings unless it's like through like a bartering system. Like if like I go to them saying, "Hey, I want this," and they're like, "Hey, I'll do it for like 2 gold ingots or something like that." So I personally have never really heard of something like this, so I'm, you know, yeah, but I want to know like everybody else's thoughts on this and kind of see where everyone's kind of thinking.
I haven't really thought much into it. I don't particularly care.
I haven't even heard of them.
I saw
First
a
I've heard
thing.
about this.
I didn't
I
really know
saw
there was
something
spirits.
down there, and I put 16 worth in one of the chests.
Yeah, here's our copy back. Okay, yeah, so it seems like everybody's kind of like on the same playing field. Like really no one's really heard of this person or doesn't really know like where they came from and everything. So I guess let's see. I mean Emmy, kind of asking this, what would you suggest like everybody should do? Should they provide offerings just to be safe, or do you think it's just more like, you know, just keep an eye out and more than anything else kind of thing?
Well, we don't really know, like, the trustworthiness of the spirit and everything. Like, this, like the spirits that, like, led us here, like they were good and everything. Like, Spirit of Wrath, like they led us here and everything. Nature Spirit has been shy, but generally pretty helpful. But then there's like other spirits, like like over here, like this Mr. Money person, and this Thai spirit, and now this wandering spirit.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me like kind of like question like some of that stuff. But going to the wandering spirit specifically, we don't know the capabilities of the wandering spirit. I mean, what part of the threat was like boiling skin and stuff, right?
Yeah, like boiling skin and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was like one of their threats and everything. Pretty. So I think like it might be best to like maybe like just kind of comply until like we get like more information, or if you don't comply, like you proceed at like your own risk and everything. Because we don't know what this spirit is capable of.
All I'm saying is our donations chest is already full, so you don't really need to bother. At least with ours. Fire Nation's good.
Okay, that's good then. We still need to make some donations for the air nomads because we've been hesitant on the whole thing.
Yeah, agreed.
But, yeah, but we're curious, like if there's like been like if anyone's like seen like anything around, like anything suspicious, because like this wandering spirit, like this is like the first time like we've had like I guess we can call it like a threat in like the area. So I just want to make sure like everyone's safe, everyone's doing good, and if like anyone's seen anything.
Should we make this board behind you into maybe a sightings board? So anytime it does pop up, we can maybe regularly check in, even if we're not meeting up in person, just to see anyone's got any current information.
That's a good idea. I like that idea, Mod. We can make this like
Yeah.
board after we're done with this, like a sightings board and everything. Just like kind of keep up on like current whereabouts of like of like the spirits, like whether it's be like the wandering spirit or any other like possibly malicious spirit we find later on down the line.
I will say at the very least, I have seen someone that seems to match the description in the book. But not really much beyond that. They were standing on a tree as I was flying past. I didn't really think much of it. And as I went back to be like, wait, I don't recognize that person, they were gone. So not much to give there. There was just a big tree over somewhere near spawn that I saw them on. And that was about it.
Okay, well that's good to know. Like at least like people are seeing them and everything.
It's not just something made up. I at least have seen something.
Okay, well, at least we have a sighting of them, so that's good. Then it's not just some, like, I guess, like, just prank or whatever.
Phishing scam.
Yeah, phishing scam or you know, prank or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, you know, they're real and they're out there at least. Oh, that's scary to think about. Oh, that's scary. Okay.
No, just air caution for now is just like the best thing right now, and just keep an eye out. Really, the best thing we can do about them.
Yeah. And again, I guess like, you know, it all comes back to like, you know, general safety and everything, you know, if you see them, like, you know, I guess like the best thing would be like, you know, to if you do engage with caution. Again don't know the capabilities. I think the best thing might be to, you know, avoid if possible, because you know, again, their threats was like, you know, boiling your skin and everything, and that sounds really painful. Um, but yeah, just, you know, just make sure you be careful out there. Again, buddy system, you know, try to have like, you know, someone with you. Maybe not like all times, like, you know, these are new lands with like new dangers and everything. I would really hate for like, you know, someone to be, you know, caught lacking and like, you know, all by themselves and no one's around to help them.
Yeah, it's just especially if you're like, you know, wanting to go explore places, because I know that there's like some like dungeons, and I know there's like some places we've been exploring, like that zombie dungeon area, and there's also just like some other places that are potentially danger, again, deep dark, all that stuff. Just make sure if you do go somewhere, just make sure you go with at least one other person and everything, so just so that way there's not any incidents or people getting hurt and nobody's around. So just make sure you're always with someone if you're going to go explore. Okay. I think was there anything else that anybody wanted to bring up in terms of like safety or any other topic that's kind of like on their mind? Any questions?
In relation to safety, I do have one thing I quickly want to bring up.
Okay.
At least, generally speaking, I think it's just a good idea to stick together, like Xavius was saying. I've been kind of working on brainstorming some other better solutions to, you know, general safety and keeping everyone in better shape in general. I don't really have too much news about that, but if anyone is at least passionate about that, let me know and I'll contact you when it gets further along. I'll let you know, but I'm working on some stuff.
Okay.
So that's about it.
Okay.
See, it doesn't need to be an important announcement. Anyone who wants to bring something up could do so.
I might discuss with you later then if you got some ideas. I'd love to hear them. Okay, is there anything else? Maybe I see you hopping around.
Just kind of like a water tribe thing. I believe we have a deep dark right under our rivers. So,
Yeah, there's a good amount down there.
Yeah, I
Zuri
did see
and I
that.
Zuri and I are kind of looking into like studying everything down there, safely, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But just get our own sense of what's going on with that. And if anyone wants to help us kind of study everything with that, we'd be more than happy to have help.
Okay. I mean, I think it's not necessarily a bad idea to learn about it, just like especially, but you know, again, from a safe distance, safe exposure and stuff like that. And, you know, I believe some of us have like, you know, samples we can maybe contribute to the research and stuff. So yeah, I mean,
would appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be down to help out with that. Let's see. Is there anything else? Any other questions or anything else? Anybody else's mind? Okay.
Do we know the Avatar's whereabouts?
That is currently still up in the air. We're assuming, I mean, I've been talking a little bit with Demi about this, but I think it's assumed that right now Avatar Lumi is gone, and is no longer with us. But I would not be surprised if if the Avatar does make it their return at some point. When that could be, I don't know, but
That's
it'll
actually
it'll
something
happen.
I've been thinking about as well. Like, we're in this like new world and everything with like all this going on, and I know like there's been like a couple of questions here and there, but it's like, do we need an avatar?
I
It
would say no, in my opinion.
oh
I mean, we're managing, and I mean, it's a tale as old as time that sometimes people get greedy with power. We're in a good position right now because no one really has any. People get power hungry, and suddenly the Avatar becomes a pawn. Thankfully, we've never been in a position where the Avatar has been the person who is greedy for power. But if that ever were to happen, that's bad. And if the wrong person were to get their way into the Avatar's mind and have control over them, it's just overall having one person with the powers of every spirit and every conceivable power. I don't think we need someone who's that powerful to resolve our problems. We seem to be doing fine just now.
it's definitely I can definitely see that for sure. Like right now we're doing okay. There's no corrupted in terms of like, new corrupted like what we faced in the homeland and everything. So I mean, you do make a good argument there, but I will also say this is that without the Avatar, I don't think many of us would be here today.
And
So, I mean, it may not be that we need them now, but I think at some point we probably will.
I
Because
suppose we can have that conversation when it happens.
yeah, we can have that conversation, but I would say like, I mean, everyone's doing good for right now. We're all here. We're all actually, I would say thriving, really. We're thriving. We're getting reestablished with everything, with nation development, trading, and everything else like that, and just helping each other out. So
What do we do
yeah,
if the Avatar is found?
well, I don't think really much would change, to be honest, because I mean, there's been avatars that have been there for times of peace. There's been where like they just don't really do much. But of course, there's also been ones with there's been ones with conflict and stuff, like the 100-year war with Avatar Aang. Legend of Korra had
And
a lot of enemies during the time, but so it just I don't really think much would change.
So, and just on Dante's point, what if the Avatar surfaces and is an agent of chaos? What would be the plan then? Do you think we could take one down?
Easy.
If we're working together,
Easy.
and I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, same as if we do tend to need one, but
Yeah, I mean, it's a discussion I think we'll have to get to later, but for me personally, I don't think that would be a problem, because the Avatar has never been known to be an agent of chaos. Have they been manipulated into doing things? Yes, I can
Like
personally.
Avatar Lumi?
Yeah. What?
Like Avatar Lumi?
Yeah, like Avatar Lumi with King Green, but she did learn her lesson with that. So again, it's one of those things. I will agree with Dante. It's like it's one of those things where we'll cross that bridge if we ever get there.
Okay.
I think is there anything else that anybody wants to mention about anything else Avatar related or anything else we discussed?
can I bring up something?
Sure, go ahead. You have the floor.
Okay. Right. So on a lighter note, one thing that I've been begging Xavier's for, and I know like a couple other people like are really excited for it and everything, or like like Alib and Hobbs. We are going to look into making a oh, I can't believe. We're going to be making into making a pro bending arena.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. We still gotta, plan the construction on like, where it's gonna be and everything. We're thinking like, somewhere near like the campsite, just kind of like, neutral ground and whatnot. But, this is something that I've been really wanting to see and all that. I know that Ayla's been really excited. I know the Hobbs been really excited. But yes, we are looking into the possible construction of a pro bending and bringing that back.
That would be
I'm
really
excited to see it.
fun.
But yeah, I suppose that's everything for like the meeting and everything. Like again, we just kind of wanted to bring up like general safety, training routes and all that. And like any concerns. Does anyone have any questions, comments, concerns? Like what's going on or like what to do and everything. Oh, don't all speak at once now.
I know
What
we
if I
keep.
still want to fight the wardens.
I mean, keep it to a minimum until we can know for sure that it's safe to do. I know you're capable and have defeated a couple before, but at least until we know that it's not going to cause problems with the spirits, then put it on hold. I'll find you some other fun things to fight.
Yeah, I would say
Exactly.
just be careful. Like if you encounter a warden, be cautious. If it comes to, like life or death, then I guess like you can fight and everything, but just be careful. Alib almost lost his life to a warden, so just be very careful. I don't want to lose someone with like your like braveness, like the willingness to like, go into battle and sacrifice themselves or whatever. It's like I don't want to lose someone like that. All right, you seem pretty cool, Guyang. Just be very careful. But yeah, I think that's everything. No, anything else? Anything else from any of the other nations? No. Okay.
Hang out by Water Tribe. We're all nice.
Yeah, I've been stopping by more often. You guys have been very welcoming.
Everybody's been really welcoming and chill and everything else like that. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. If that's the case, then I think this meeting is pretty much concluded. Thank you to everyone for coming out. Just again, it was like kind of like just a general like safety, like touch grounds and everything. Oh, hello there.
Hell.
Oh. New
No,
party
that-
trick unlocked.
Yeah.
I don't even know
yeah.
how you. Oh yeah, never mind. I remember.
I think I broke it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that chair is gonna be a little bit busted for a sec.
Oh, it's
I think you
okay.
might have to.
So
I
my
think you might have to,
kneecaps.
I think you have to like reorient the stair or the chair. You could just.
Okay. Well, if that's everything, I got things to attend to. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you
Okay,
everyone for
sounds
coming
good.
out.
All
Yep.
right.
Great to hear. Great to see you guys.
Yeah, I see you
Let
all
us
too.
know if you need anything. Fire Nation's good. We got plenty to go around.
We
Okay,
have a
well,
lot of
happy to
eggs.
share.
Woo. All right.
Do
We
all
have
the eggs, especially if you need eggs.
Yeah.
The
Oh my
vault
god, the
is
amount of
overflowing.
3
eggs.
omelets.
We're excellent.
All right, see ya.
Have an omelet.
Enough eggs to kill a man.
You guys should open up a breakfast place at this rate.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Are you gonna have that
Fire-breaded
omelet?
breakfast.
Xavius,
Yes.
do you know who
I got it.
led that expedition down into the cave?
Water pouches.
Led the expedition for which one?
Yes. The one with the corrupted in it.
I think because the chains are
I'm-
in the way, you can't.
You two talk that out. I'm gonna head back to the air temple.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna be
The
honest.
first time or second time?
Oh, hey,
Wait.
You did multiple?
just opened the pouch.
No, hold on.
Who was there? Who?
Hold on. Let me just
It was
I wanna
mostly
see how you two were doing
okay.
it. I have-
Hold on, let's talk over here.
let-
Oh,
In terms of, so yeah, there's only been really 2 expeditions down there. the first time, I mean, for the most part, everybody, it was the same people. It was myself, Aleb, and a couple others. Um, for the first expedition, there was like a lot more people, but we were unprepared for what was down there. But we were able to get out of there, albeit with the help of the nature spirit, helping make sure everyone got out safely, because we just weren't prepared. The second one that we went down there, again, it was myself, Aleb, and a couple others. But we were able to kind of clear out everything to have it to where like it's safe to explore, to where those warden things aren't going to spawn or anything like that, or shouldn't at least. We cleared it all out. But yeah.
You were there when the corrupted attacked, weren't you? The first time, I get it, you know. You go down there, there's remnants of, you know, something that could be the corrupted. Then you went down there a second time.
Look, call it my logical side, or albeit like maybe my side where I'm just trying to think like strategically. I don't know, just based on like the massacre that we had. Some people call it a war. Honestly, it's a freaking massacre. I'm just trying to learn more about our enemy, and because we weren't really able to research any of that because we were constantly like having to go from one base to another and try to make sure that we lived. So we weren't really able to do any research on the corrupted, which is why, seeing that this is older and that it's more dormant and stuff like that, but it's something to research and everything. So, and also maybe we can learn something about these ancient cities and see if they know how to see what happened to them, and how they were able to battle the corrupted or take care of it without an avatar.
We've lost so much. I've lost so much from the corrupted. How can you... I understand research, I understand progress, but that just seems a little reckless.
I agree, and I'm not disagreeing with you whatsoever on that. It is a little reckless, which is why even I'm, after all this time, like, I haven't really been going back down there at all, unless like I'm fishing somebody out because they were curious. But
I understand.
But like I haven't really been going back down there unless I'm with someone, because yeah, I think it is important that we do at least learn from some of this stuff and try to maybe learn more about our enemy, because you never know when they might come back, if they come back.
You did say that it was cleared out, didn't you?
Yeah, it's cleared out.
There's
no more. Okay, well, yeah, there's these shriekers that go off if you're not careful. Those are cleared out.
Okay.
But like I said, you want to limit your exposure down there as much as possible, just because that place does mess with your head. I heard voices and saw things that weren't there, so it's better to just be careful.
I am well aware of what the corrupted has done. I actually I've lost myself. Not only my hand, but my family as well. And so you can understand my grievances against going down there.
I understand. Believe me, I've lost a lot of people who I would consider family. So I get it.
Well, thank you for it was a very smart move to tell people to stay out of there, even if it is cleared.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Luckily there, from what I understand, there's a little lab being set up, and stuff like that. And like I said, they're gonna limit their exposure as much as possible. I got samples of this stuff that I can give to them. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
All right. Well,
thank you for telling me this.
I think that I should probably get back to Fire Nation. You know, they kind of need me there. You know.
Yeah. You get that. I'm gonna go back to Air Nation myself, so you have a safe travel, all right?
Here's Rob.
Thank you. Glad to see everyone's doing all right. The avatar. No. It only makes sense for the avatar to be here. It just makes sense, but are they right? Maybe we don't need one anymore? That was weird. I got a lot of thinking to do. A
Hi,
lot.
Davies.
Oh, hello. Hey.
Hi. I was just going back down to the campsite to check on you and everything. Is everything all right?
Yeah. Just Cindy wanted to talk to me about something and relating to the corrupted and stuff. But everything's good.
Is everything okay with Cindy?
Yeah, she's just concerned with the corrupted and everything, so as everybody else is, and she just wanted to share her thoughts and stuff like that with me. So I get it. So which I totally understood.
All right. I understand. I just wanted to make sure it was all good because, like, I passed by a few times. The conversation seemed pretty heated, and like, I know I brought up like a couple things here and there, but like, I want to make sure, like, everyone's okay.
Yeah, everything's fine. Just if someone's concerned and stuff like that, of course, like they're gonna raise their voice and everything. So, it's just it's good to air out any thoughts and stuff like that, even if it's upsetting you. So it's all good. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't know. It's like, with everything that's been going on, it's it's a
Well,
lot.
it is a lot, but at the very least, everyone's safe. Everyone is doing well. So I mean, yeah. Also, did you try that chicken sandwich?
I have not yet. I have not. I haven't been hungry, and then I kind of forgot that I had it, and then I ate a vegetable omelet instead.
Yeah, I made a few. I think I finally perfected the recipe.
You made it for me?
Yeah.
Mm. Thank you.
Of course.
Hey, I'm sorry if I've seen like I've been upset at you or anything. I
Look, you got nothing to apologize for, okay? You got nothing to apologize for, because you've had every right to sometimes be upset with me with kind of, because I will admit I've been kind of just been on autopilot recently, and like when I saw this corrupted stuff, I didn't fully think out everything at the beginning, but now like I am, so like I'm keeping an eye out.
okay. I don't know. I feel like with everything that's been going on, like I've been it's been a lot for me, and I want to make sure everyone's safe, everyone's doing good, and then we like go down to there because like we find like, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
No, I get what you're saying. I I believe me, there's times where I don't have all the right words and stuff, so believe me, I get it.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Okay. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. You know, I don't want to lose someone else. You know?
Well, I don't think we're gonna lose. I don't think we're gonna lose anybody. Hopefully everyone will. Hopefully everyone will be able to live a long life here and, just die of old age, basically.
I would like that. I would like that a lot.
That's what I.
Just with everything that's been going on, it's just been a lot for me. And that's not fair to you. That's not fair to anyone. But like I've been like trying to like make sure everyone's good and cool and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That time with that ancient city, it made me remember.
I know how that feels.
How do you do it?
It's not really a straight answer. Not really a straight answer for that, because even I don't really know. I just somehow do. In all honesty, I am
Yeah.
doing it. I honestly feel like I'm barely keeping it together.
You've been a lot quieter since we got here.
Not on purpose.
I mean, I would imagine it's on purpose. It's just something I've noticed.
No, I get you. It's more of just like I mean, I've just been more focused on. I've been more focused just trying to make sure everyone is okay, building up the nation's okay, and
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
yeah. Oh, hello.
Hello?
I may have fallen into a wall.
Where are you?
What?
Oh,
Hi.
Asa?
Hi! I fell
you
directly into a wall. Hi, sorry.
you
I'm still not that
okay?
good at flying. It's okay. I've got chicken. I
that all
did
you
fly
need?
directly into a wall,
Here.
though. It's okay. I'm on an
Take
adventure.
a chicken sandwich.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Do you need like any more golden apples? Like,
No,
you-
no, no,
you-
no. I don't want to be into debt to anyone.
no, wait, I wouldn't put you in debt.
Yeah, but then if you give it to me for free, Mr. Money's going to show up.
I doubt it. I sincerely
Oh, I don't know.
doubt that.
That creature scares me.
Yeah, just take one.
Okay,
don't-
thank you.
You know, I don't know like how many times you've gone down and everything, but like
At
I
least
wanna make-
3.
okay, like your vision's not black and white, is it?
No, not yet.
You haven't got like a little mental notification that you have like like only one down left or one revive left, right?
No, I haven't gotten that. I'm just traveling to a definitely not at all relevant location for any reason that I accidentally shared.
Okay.
We don't worry about that. Anyways, I just ran into the mountain, that's all. Or actually the building specifically on the mountain.
Yeah, be careful with that. Like don't want to run into like any of these towers.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely don't want to do that.
You know that'd be quite bad.
Yeah, that would tilt me to say the least.
I would never forget.
Ah, yeah, that would tilt my towers.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Anyways,
well, I guess you know we shouldn't be keeping you. Good
yeah,
luck.
I'll see you around. Thank
See-
you.
see you
See ya.
Whee!
Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Just wanted to take that thing out. But yeah, no, going back to what I was saying, like, you know, I remember like, you know, back in the homeland and everything, like, you know, you were so much more talkative. You've been I don't know. I feel like you're drifting away.
I'm not. Don't feel like I'm drifting away. I'm just been. Just a lot's been on my mind. That's really. That's really
Do you
been it.
want to talk about any of it?
Well, you've already heard some of it. I mean, just the whole leadership thing and the whole like, just yeah, just being unsure, of things. Like I've already told you about it though.
Okay. Why are you so unsure about leadership? Like if anyone like has like the right to be like, you know, leading people, it's you. Like, you know, again, last surviving member of the White Lotus. You know, you were there alongside, King Green and Avatar Lumi. You've seen the worst of the worst and the best of the best. You know, during the 6 years of prosperity, you were there for all of it. Like with the White Lotus.
But does that mean I'm the most qualified?
Makes you more qualified than most of the people here.
Yeah, but everyone has. Yeah, but not everyone. Well, I shouldn't say everyone, but there's just a leader's supposed to have confidence, right?
Yeah.
I don't really have any.
Why is that?
It's complicated.
Okay, well, if you ever need to talk, I'm here for you.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
All right. Guess I'll let you get to it.
Okay. I am don't know what I'm gonna be doing. So maybe we start making plans for the renovation.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we've got like a lot of like courts. I went in there and got myself like a new set of gear so I can kind of keep up with everyone.
Yeah, I had to get that too. So believe me, I I totally understand.
Okay, okay. Yeah, no, I just
Is there
how are
any
you gonna renovate this place? This is a really big place to renovate.
just do some blocks, just replace some blocks like these ones right here. Like I like the birch, I really do, but just um quartz crystal is just tied to spirituality stuffs and supposed to help, and it helps heighten like the senses and stuff, so having quartz here would help.
Okay. All right, all right. Well, maybe we can start like something smaller scale. Like I don't know, like maybe building like another temple somewhere. Like I'm still building my temple. The roof is giving me so many problems.
I
Um,
noticed I noticed that you built it up at least twice and tore it back down.
yeah, yeah, it's been annoying.
Well,
Roof's not my specialty.
oh, maybe you might have to see if you could always ask like maybe one of the spirits to help out. Maybe they might
Yeah,
have an idea.
Nature Spirit's been helping out quite a bit. I think they're just um, checking other parts of the world right now.
Yeah, yeah, most likely. And I'm trying to figure out what to do for these floors though.
I mean, I think these floors are pretty good.
Well, they're good, but like there's nothing in them. Like here.
Oh, like actually put stuff in there.
Yeah, like up in here.
Oh, okay. It's I mean, it's kind of difficult because like you have like this big thing in the middle here. Maybe this could be like maybe you could put like a little shrine in here. Like maybe we close off this section or something, and like put like a little shrine in here because like for the nature spirit because nature spirit's chickens are in the corners.
Yeah, I had to move them because they kept trying to get themselves trapped underneath the floor here while they're still on their little lead.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I would say like maybe we could do like a shrine to like the nature spirit and everything like in this floor.
I was thinking about maybe just having it to where like it's just on one complete floor instead of like having like the little center area, because originally I put that there so the smoke could come out, but it's not like clogging up anything, so I don't see why not.
Oh, yeah, I see, I see. I don't know, like maybe like we could add like other means of ventilation.
Yeah, but
And then
then
like
again, like these might be good enough, honestly, because they
yeah.
get in and out.
You want like should we get signs so we could like kind of put things down?
For like where we're gonna put everything, or
Yeah, hold on. I can make some signs right now.
okay.
Just give me a few moments. Luckily, I have equipped my backpack with some sign making material.
Oh,
I've also, therefore I don't have to carry around like a cut thing everywhere. So, for here we'll put nature shrine. Okay, and then we can go up a floor. I don't know about this one.
this is more
If
of like a
we,
landing dock. If anything, I was thinking like maybe one of the air nomads could take this as a room if they wanted.
ooh, okay, okay, yeah, we can do this like like room 1
Okay,
or something. Okay, okay, then we can go up a floor. This could maybe. What if we do like a kitchen?
kitchen would work. Yeah.
I don't know how to spell kitchen.
Here, I got it.
Can you take it?
Yeah. There you go. There we go.
Yes, yeah, kitchen. Okay. Next one. Oh, hold on. This could be another room, maybe.
Yeah, like room 2, yeah.
Yeah, room 2. Okay, then let's go up another floor. So we have shrine, kitchen. I don't know what we could do for this one.
There was a room for the nature spirit. What about Wrath? Maybe Wrath can take this one.
Okay, we could do a wrath shrine.
And of course, we can probably
Okay.
build like other shrines like outside of the temple if we want. But yeah,
Yeah. Gotta go. Oh, okay. I went too far. A little difficult. And this will be room 3.
yeah, room 3, which makes
I
sense,
don't have-
especially with all the little landing pads out here and launch pads.
Exactly. I don't think we have much else in the way of rooms.
I think it's the I overshot. Hold on.
Did you overshot to your office?
No,
Okay.
just 1 floor above.
Yeah, let me go back into my backpack and make something.
Let's see. We have a kitchen. What?
We have a
Kitchen, rooms. What other? Because it's still a home. Like, so what? So what would be in a typical home?
a living space.
Okay. Yeah, like maybe a little living space.
Yeah, like a little like rec room or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that would work.
And then we have this. This would be room 4. I think next one up is your office.
Yeah, it's my room.
Yeah. Okay. I think we have like all the things set.
Okay, cool. And oh my god, that is a lot of quartz.
Oh, sometimes we could be needing a lot more than that.
I probably will. Some of it I'm probably gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna replace like all the diorite, for example, because this stuff's actually really nice. But
Alright.
yeah. Oh, also, take a look at this real
Yeah.
quick.
Oh, what am I taking a look at?
This
This one here.
the project book. Yeah.
Oh, project book. Main temple, shrine temple, skyby sanctuary paths, mountain pass, animation pass. Okay.
So what else could we? So what else? This is part. I should have brought this honestly for the meeting, but like there definitely, if there's any other like things that you can think of that we should build, then I can add it to the book.
Okay. I can't think of anything too much right now. I know the main thing is I want to build more like paths and everything. Like not more paths, like more like temples. Like I have an idea. Like like those like hanging temples from ages ago. On like they were like beneath like a cliff and like they were hanging upside down.
Oh! I forgot where that was specifically, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I want to build like one of those, but like right side up.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, because I don't think there's really any place that you could build it upside down even if you wanted to.
Exactly, but I want to like build like one of those. Like I have like a lot of ideas for like temple building and everything. Yeah, let's get out of here. Hold on. Oh, that's.
I'll
we should
label
go down a
I'll
floor.
label them later. You're just gonna go all the way down?
No. I'm just gonna go down like 1 floor because I want to get to the roof. Where'd you
Okay.
go? Oh, okay.
I'm right here.
Yeah, let's get to the roof real fast. Where'd you go? Oh, you're up there. Yeah, so right there is like the temple I'm building and everything.
Mhm.
I want to see if we can maybe build like another temple like past that, or alternatively, right? If we go over here, like past like the Sky Bison Sanctuary, build like something over there. Like I don't recall like everything you have planned, but just like a thought.
Honestly, this entire mountain range is kind of just our oyster, really.
Yeah.
So we can kind of do whatever. I also kind of want to redo that pathing, because like that was just kind of like a temporary thing, just to kind of
Yeah, we
show
could
where
definitely
everything's
redo
at.
that.
We need to definitely need to get that taken care of at some point.
Yeah, I think that'd be for the better, definitely.
Yeah, and I know I know it was more of a joke earlier, but I'm tired of we definitely also need to build that path, because I'm tired of seeing a bunch of cobblestone columns every time I turn around, and I'm just like, the mountain,
Let's go.
why?
Yeah, I mean, again, we could just make it more accessible to earthbenders. I think would be the main thing, because
Oh, I have an idea. Hold on.
because like they've been carrying around like cobblestone and everything just so they can earth jump, because they can't earth jump on top of snow.
What if
Even if it's
I
like
got an
this.
idea? What if we built like little like launching pads like every little bit up the mountain?
That could be interesting.
Just something that they can use to like launch themselves up here. That it's a lot
Alright.
easier.
Yeah, no, that could definitely be helpful, I think. Or like just make the paths out of stone.
Yeah, we can probably do that too. Sounds like
Yeah.
we're gonna be having a lot of infrastructure building.
Yeah, I think so. But that's what I'm excited to do. Like that's why I really want to do. Like if I can get this roof nailed down. Luckily, I have a stronger pickaxe. I can do it a little more efficiently now. But yeah, I'm hoping once all that happens, once
Hmm.
you know, I want to build this, and then I want to like get like a little bit of an interior, because I also need a place to stay. I've kind of been like just sleeping on the roof.
Why?
Well, like it's cozy.
I gave you a bed. Yeah. There's a bed down there for a reason. You can just grab one of those and take one of the rooms in the main temple.
I know, but like it's cozy down there.
How is that cozy? It's freezing. And at
I
least in
mean,
one of the rooms you'll have a fire.
I mean, like I have like a flint and steel to kind of like spark like a mini fire.
Yeah, but it only lasts for so long. The campfires
mean-
there last basically forever. So I mean, it's better to keep warm.
I know. It's just I also really like the view. Like when I build my room, I think I want to like build like into the roof, kind of like you did here, but like have like more window access. You know?
I get it, but just honestly, if you want to take one of the rooms until the tower is taking, because are you planning on taking up residence in the tower?
Most likely, yeah.
Okay. I mean, at least temporarily you can just take like either like the bottom floor right here or something like that, like just this one.
Okay, I'll definitely like consider everything. Like I said, it's been kind of I don't know. Like I said, it's very peaceful right there.
I get it. All this mountain's peaceful, really.
Yeah. It's nice to, just kind of retreat from it all. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. I get
Yeah,
get that.
if you really want me to, like, if it bugs you that much, I can sleep down there for a little bit.
Yeah, just
I guess, like,
at least just until the tower's finished is what I'm thinking.
I guess, you know, if I just go down right here, I guess, you know, it is, you know, still a good view. I can, like, you know, perch up right here and everything.
Yeah, and you have a platform, so like if you're launching yourself downwards and stuff like that, and in any direction, you can just hop right up here and boom, you're in your room.
Okay. I suppose that would work. Yeah, I'll go with that then.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, I didn't make you worry too much in my week-long absence, did I?
I mean, I was a little bit, but honestly, like I understood what honestly wasn't the first time you kind of had to do something like that. You did that with you. I noticed you tend to do like a lot of sleeping when something stresses you out,
Yeah.
like
I was also just,
severely.
like, yeah, I was also just like away for a little bit. I think I, like, you know, maybe because I didn't sleep the whole time. There was some nights, like, you know, I kind of, like, you know, went out into the middle of the night and, like, maybe just blew off some steam.
I guess I go up.
Yeah. Oh,
Ah.
did I just hear someone?
Hello.
Hel-
I did not
Hell,
mean
Code?
to come up.
hello.
Hello. How do I get
hi.
back down?
It's this one.
Oh, thank you.
We were right here.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, did I just see someone? Okay.
Hello.
Oh, Zuri?
Hello.
Who's? Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
We're being invaded. What the heck?
Where's my friends gone? I came.
I say that jokingly. Don't worry.
Oh, hello. Hey, Mod.
What is happening?
I just woke up from the longest
Code
meditation
somewhere.
ever,
Code,
and I don't remember any of it.
Hi.
I hear Evie. Oh, hi, Evie.
Oh,
I was like stuck in a.
like a trance?
I think so. I just remember I was at the shrine that I made yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and I know there was supposed to be a meeting
I
today,
jumped.
and then I woke up and I was on the floor. That's never happened before.
I mean, are you okay? Is there like, do you feel okay overall, like physically?
Yeah.
I feel unsettled. I've never not remembered what was happening.
Zori's up there.
I
Huh?
don't think.
Code.
I don't even know.
You're the weapon.
I usually know like what I'm thinking about, and I usually like think about a specific thing, and
It's not the best,
but I feel like so much time passed. I've never lost control like that.
Oh,
It's unsettling.
maybe
Damn, one more down.
you're
No, no.
Yep.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you two need a moment?
No.
Hi. No.
Nope.
No, we're okay.
yeah, we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. Just I'll talk to you about it later, Ziri.
Okay.
Cause yeah. Anyway,
Wait, we have a
Oh
lot
my
we have a
God,
lot of
everyone's here.
visitors.
yeah, there's a lot of people
Hi.
here. Oh my goodness.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I don't think I've met you before, actually.
What?
Have I?
Welcome in, everyone.
Sure.
What do you have
Hi.
a knife?
Why do I? have
I
a-
help Code. They need weapons.
Wait, have you not
Oh.
met Mod before?
I don't think so.
You
I
have
have-
that. Hello.
I got a knife too.
That means I can.
Oh, Emmy,
I can
I
give-
actually want
I can give
free.
gifts.
same.
Oh.
Gifts.
Oh.
Mod
Thanks.
gave me it just now.
I do traveling
Very cool.
wares. I give
I
food.
have a weapon.
I would
Oh,
sell,
Love
but
a
I'm
sword.
not greedy, so have free.
Hey,
Oh, thank you.
have a
Wait,
chicken
I have
have a
the
chicken
too.
sandwich.
Yo.
Oh my goodness.
Thank
Gifts
you.
back.
But yes, welcome
Yeah,
everyone
have that.
to the Air Temple. Probably, you know, the most peaceful
Ooh,
place,
stuff
at least in my
pumpkin.
opinion.
Thank you.
It's my favorite.
We
Am I In my opinion, this is like the
Yeah.
most
It
peaceful
looks
place
great.
and
Gonna
everything.
save it for a special
I love it
occasion.
here.
Okay, perfect.
It's very tall.
It is very tall.
So-
Our
But it's
elevator
built up since
system-
last time you were here. You know, it's nice and warm and
Yeah,
everything
it's
now.
really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can
Yeah.
stand dangerously close to the edge.
I
Oh,
am.
I didn't actually
no.
mean
I'm
Oh.
6 feet from the edge.
I
Sorry,
keep
there's just a lot
pressing,
of- a
using
lot
the
of
wrong
things.
ability.
Do you need to talk?
Evie.
Maybe.
Just throw it down the mountain, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, Xavier, show everyone around. Siri. Oh,
Okay. Yeah. Do you guys just want to start from, you know, let's start from the top floor and work our way down since it's a little bit easier to get around, okay?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Let's go.
Nyong.
Okay.
Future penovation supplies. What does penovation mean?
Renovation?
It says penovation.
Oh, god damn it. Someone I have a feeling I know who did that, but hold on. Renovation. Anyway, sorry about that. Welcome in everyone. But yeah, we'll start from the top, work our way down. This is my room / office. So yeah.
Nice in here.
Yeah, and I got like my own little like collection over here of books and stuff like that. You know, I got the, you know, the research and everything like that, you know, all around here. You know, that's the boring shit. The exciting stuff is over here, the Yaoi and Yuri sections.
What, huh?
Yeah. Right there and there.
Damn. So juicy, so
Nice.
interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, so I would but yeah, that's my little section and everything, and this is my doggo right here. I got a couple cats that wandered their way up the mountain, so I just kind of adopted them.
What's your dog called? My one's called Wolf.
I haven't called him anything yet. I've been trying to find a name that he responds to.
Wolf too.
Yeah, I kind of want one. I'm trying to see which one he responds to the best, and that'll be his name. Same with my cats. But yeah, let's go ahead and head down
Alright, perfect.
into this room. Oh,
Room.
you overshot it.
I overshot it. Hold on, I'll be back.
L.
But yeah,
I'm
this is
watching you.
this is gonna be one of the air nomads' rooms and stuff like that. Really great view. This is actually gonna be Emmy's temporary room. Just until she gets her tower built over there, because she wanted to build that one. But she's gonna take up residence there. But this will be her room temporarily until that time is there. And then down here. Down here will be the kind of like a living space area, kind of like where just everyone can kind of hang out, chill, read, whatever they want to do. And anybody can also come and visit that too, just kind of, you know, just hang out and everything. And then down here, next floor. I will say a lot of these other rooms right here, these are right here with the campfires, will just be kind of like a room for any of the air nomads that they want to take up residence.
Okay.
So
how many air nomads are there?
So far, let's see, hold on. Give me a minute. I gotta think. There's 1, 2, 3. So far, 3 others that I've seen. I mean, of course, there probably could be, you know, more that end up like, you know, traveling here, or even this could just be like a guest room and stuff, and everything. But you know, it's just whatever.
I'm happy to take guest rooms if any are ever available. Obviously, air nomads first, but I'm happy to steal rooms whatever.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you want to take up one of the rooms and stuff, they're available. Absolutely.
I'll happily still a basement.
To the basement.
Basement.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, a wrath shrine.
Is it cooked
Oh.
yet? Yo.
Oh yeah, let's head down to the next one. Yeah, so this is gonna be where one of the shrines is gonna be, or I guess one of the rooms, because I talked to a couple of the spirits and they want to at least have like a place to visit in case you're visiting and stuff. So figured I'd give them a room
Yeah.
and everything.
That makes sense.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm exploring.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. All right, down to the next one. Yep. Here's one of the other rooms.
Room 2. This is really pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's only gonna get even more pretty because I'm going to be doing some renovations, like I said, here soon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, careful where you step.
Yeah.
All right, and then
Okay.
next room.
Get the hang of this tower. This is a lot of rooms. I didn't realize how many rooms there were when you go up so quick.
Yeah. But yeah, this will be the kitchen area.
I think Mod is possessed. Well, I mean haunted, not possessed.
Uh-oh. Oh, not again. I mean, oh no.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Give me a second.
I saw you look at it.
Oh.
Let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
He's downstairs. I see him. I got it.
You got him?
They're going after it on foot.
Down.
That kitchen. Another room.
Other room.
Up.
This is nature spirits. This is gonna be the nature spirits room because because they have their chickens that they birth from one egg in here.
Oh yeah. They did that to us as well.
Oh, but it was literally one egg and 4 chickens spawned from it.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
And is this where we jump down?
Yeah, you can jump down if you want.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
so the reason we're here is the shrines.
Oh, these? Yeah.
Yeah, we've been going
Yeah.
around all the nations, look each of them. And they
Yeah.
all seem to be the exact same within, like, same format, same text, same everything.
I'm honestly, I'm gonna be straight up honest. I'm a little skeptical about what this wander
just-
spirit is. Because again, I've never, it's like
Okay,
what I said in the meeting, I've
you-
never heard of a spirit doing this in the sense of,
You also think it's water.
I don't know if it's water specifically.
It's a lot of water motifs in the text. With like
Yeah.
boil and drown
Mist.
and mist.
And it has the moon crescent, which
Yeah, which is our symbol.
And if it said like,
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
a burn you, I'd be thinking the same about fire, but it is very water based.
Yeah, I mean, but
and I can confirm it is not Zuri, Code, or I who have done this. So unless there's like another waterbender we don't know, I don't know if it's a spirit or not.
yeah.
I'm a little, I don't know for sure because again, it could very well be a spirit. The only reason why I'm saying that is because I don't want to like because you could very well be right. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I just want to put all my eggs in one basket and find out, oh, they actually are a spirit, and then they end up becoming a problem. But for me, it's like I will say I am definitely skeptical because it's like what I said in the meeting. I've never known of a spirit to just actively look out for or like say, hey, give me offerings. It's always a barter or trading system where it's like what I said it's in the meeting where it's like I can like say you're a spirit, EB, and I go, hey, I need a stack of a stack of dirt and you go, okay, well, I'm gonna need something in return, and I'll say I'll give you like, 2 gold for it, and you're like, okay, that's a fair trade kind of thing. Like that's what it's
Yeah.
usually is.
What if we're the ones owing? We moved here, right? What if we owe this spirit for the land, and so
But
we've
they
already
left
took,
you.
and now they're requesting?
Yeah,
Just
but
theorizing.
wouldn't they say in the book, wouldn't they say in this book where like, hey, you wandered onto my land, you need to pay like a toll or something, like just something in reference to that, but it doesn't.
Yeah, and you did say Wrath led us here.
Yeah,
I
Wrath.
don't think that would lead us here if it was like claimed by a different spirit entirely.
Exactly. That's why I'm like a little. I don't think it's really that. So it could very
Maybe they
well.
followed us.
I don't even know if this is like a prank or not, but it's just again.
I feel like it is.
It
So
seems
heed
very.
this warning: pay up, look around. But the
It
wandering
seems
spirit
like
is
it.
abound.
It seems like an empty threat.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just also kind of want to go around to clear our names of, hey, look, it's very water based. The water tribe has nothing to do with this.
Yeah, I didn't think it was any one of us because it just it just based on how meeting everyone is, it's just out of character for everyone to do something like this.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what this is.
It's weird that they have like the same format with the barrels and like everything with the presentation just everywhere.
Yeah, it's
It
definitely.
does have its like different like type of.
It's also
positioning for the
weird.
barrels and chests, but it's
Yeah.
still,
I'm also
like,
finding it interesting, like, cause it's definitely like copy and pasted, like what you said. I find it interesting that it's also not asking for something specific from each nation.
Yeah. It's also weird that it's in Zuri's base instead of like a general water tribe. Like,
Yeah, there was even one down at the campground, which no one's there right now.
We should check the campground.
Wait, there was one at the
one.
campground?
Yeah.
I didn't see the campground one.
It's down there where we were.
Okay.
Can water tribe people boil water?
Not that I know of.
Because I could boil
Put it
water.
under the water.
We can do a lot. We can do a lot with water. We can't.
I don't know if you guys can actively like heat it up, but
No.
Into boil.
And we can make it colder, but not like enough to turn it into a solid. So I doubt we can make it hotter to boiling.
I have a bad feeling. So I'll make sure to keep my eyes out, and the second I hear anything, I'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
As well. I will come and run
beware-
into the water in here.
Beware the
I don't
girl
know
with
anyone
white
from
hair and red eyes.
oh, that's a specific characteristic, so
Yeah.
something to definitely keep an eye out for.
But the thing is, they say beware.
It's not me.
They don't say beware damn, and then describe themselves. So is that like a different person, or is that designed their spirit itself?
Yeah. At least that's what it says in the book. Just white hair, red eyes.
Yeah,
It's like it's almost as if it's an omen.
Looks like.
Or
Yeah.
it's like an omen.
Yeah, it's a spirit, or maybe they'll
Yeah.
protect us from this.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You're right there.
I don't
Doesn't
know.
specify.
Yeah, we need to just be cautious, keep an eye out. Really, this is the best thing we can do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put anything towards it personally. I think Zuri did for the chest with cards, so
Yeah, we'll probably put something in here just to see what happens, but that's it.
What would happen if someone put an insult into the campground one?
I mean they wouldn't be able to tell who sent it or what tribe.
This is true.
Yeah, but
Hold on.
I am curious to see what happens though.
I'm happy for that to fall on my head.
I'll volunteer to do it.
I'll do it.
Fist bumpsies do at the same time.
Yeah.
Yo, I'll do it too.
Or campground we go.
Let me know
Thank
how it
you
goes.
for
I will.
tour.
Yeah.
We shall.
Yeah. Oh,
Make sure your pouches are.
do you guys
your
also want to
pouches
see
are-
the rest of the Air Nation? I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I showed you
Yes,
the
yes,
tower,
yes,
but
yes,
not
yes,
the
yes.
rest of
is
it.
there a water source to fill my pouch with?
Yes, actually over here. Right here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I missed the rain.
Yeah. thanks.
But yeah, some of you guys probably like recognize this, but you know, it's built up a little bit. I finally added stairs into the mine. We got our storage system down there and everything. We also have our farm over here and
Up to the
everything.
signs. Huyan has no spirit.
I don't know.
Ray Lee was here, not lost.
They sound like just like me for real.
Yeah. I guess
Yeah.
it's just our little bulletin board. We're probably going to be doing some more building up here, but there's our enchantment area. Future spots over here, like another temple. Beyond that is going to be... Oh.
Just gonna step away from that.
Yeah. Beyond that is going to be a Sky Bison Sanctuary, some other temples. Down over in this area, we have Enna's area that they're working on. And then there's, which is one of our other air nomads. And then down there is also Ashes. So he's going to be working on his stuff there too.
I like it.
Yeah, it's going to be...
Really nice.
Yeah, it's coming along, and we gotta definitely build up a lot more infrastructure around here to help everyone get around. But yeah, it's coming along. And what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just
No.
gotta quickly.
Nice.
Oh.
I showed them how dangerous fire was not long ago, and I hurt
It's my
EB.
fun- It is my favorite party trick.
Yeah, on the roof.
It's called death.
I'm up here. I suppose I can jump that high, to be honest.
Yeah, just take some practice and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, here's Emmy's. Yeah, this is Emmy's temple that she's working on.
And Emmy's villager and chicken?
Kinda, yeah. Basically, there's some villagers that wandered around, needed some help and stuff. They're pretty sick, so we're just keeping them here until we're able to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
There's a bad man in there.
Let me see if I can get him. Hold on. Yeah, I got him.
Hey, skills. Oh, this is big.
Oh yeah, it's pretty big up here.
Wow.
Where did?
There you go. Hello.
Oh.
Ah.
I don't know.
Oh, there you are. I was wondering where you went.
I've been here the entire time.
But yeah, this is kind of really it. In terms of like what we have up so far. And yeah, we'll be building paths and stuff. That idea for a water elevator from the water, I think is actually a really good idea.
Mm.
It at least makes our life a little easier because swimming and all that.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It would make things pretty significant for pretty much everybody. So I think it would be a good idea.
Yeah.
I will make sure that Fire Nation has plenty of water for you guys around. I do a lot of the prettying up, so.
Nice.
Oh. Then you can do your party trick anyway.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right,
We're
but
gonna go.
yeah, I believe that concludes the tour and stuff. Yeah, were you guys about to head down to the uh campsite? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
looks like it's our last little bit of
Exploration.
exploration of the topic.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to put something down there just to see if, like, you know, anything provokes this spirit, whatever it
Yeah.
is. If it is a spirit, then just let me know. Let me know what happens.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
will, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I don't want. I'm
Soul
usually
spirit.
not some. I'm usually not someone who wants to, like, you know, piss off a spirit or anything. But at the same time, it's like there's a lot of unanswered questions about this.
Yeah.
About this. About this thing.
I wish
Yeah,
we
I
could
agree.
ask one of the spirits about what's going on.
We have actually. We
Oh.
actually have brought it up to, I believe. Yeah, about some. I don't know. I forgot who it was specifically, but I know someone brought it up to Mr. Money, and he said he's never heard of them.
Oh.
So that's so. I mean, and I have, and you know, Nature Spirit and Wrath have been kind of doing their own thing, so they haven't been around to answer those questions too. But if I see them, I'm definitely gonna be asking them, like, hey, have you heard of this person at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we're
Yeah.
the investigators on the case. If you see any actual
Yeah.
spirits, we'll make
Yeah,
sure to
let
get
us
their.
know. We're always here just to figure this out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let me know what.
Right.
Let me know what you guys find.
Of course.
We shall.
To the
Sweet.
campsite we go, team.
Where's the
Right.
campsite?
I'll meet you guys at the
Just
bonfire
straight,
bit.
just straight, head straight towards the cherry blossom forest, and just head down from there. Okay.
So that direction.
Yeah, just
Sweet.
that straight that direction. Yep. God.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Careful. Oh my gosh. Yeah, typically I don't do that, but in this case I think it's safe to say that there needs to be that. Let's go ahead and cook some food. We should have more coal, yeah? Yeah, let me go ahead and put some more in here. Get some food going. Yeah, I mean, overall, like, I would say that it's been a long day. I need to take some more notes and stuff. I might have to copy down some of Emmy's notes, albeit, yeah. So I lost a lot of my notes during the massacre. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm running. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Let's go ahead and put you here. Beware goats. They are assholes. Yeah. I know you're a friend of the nature spirit, but that doesn't mean you're not an asshole. Notice that I haven't seen as many goats around here, but then again, they might have just like kind of moved away and stuff. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. Thanks for redeeming the stretch. Oh, ow. That hurt. Needed that though. Oof. Ooh. Needed that. Needed that. Wow. Making some food. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm running. How you doing, Dale? How you doing? No, the sky bison like at least the sky bison likes the forest there. Let's see how's the smoke tamp coming. Alright, it's coming along. I'm waiting for it to finish up there. Let's grab the project book actually. Write down what we need to make here. Rename this. Project book. Here we go. All right. Let's go ahead and survey the area.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
How's it going?
What's it's better now. I was told. I was told about the meeting.
Ah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it went well. No, we missed you though.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to be there. The intent was to be there.
No,
But
it's okay.
that's what happens when you lose a day.
It's yeah, you were telling me a little bit about that. So what happened?
Well, I still don't really know. Well, I was really worried about the feelings I had. Oh, I've stolen your XP.
No,
Feelings I had.
you're fine. I got plenty.
Regarding when you found me down in the ancient city and how I was able to feel when the wardens were attacked. I think I told you that. And I don't know. I was really wanting to just ask questions to the spirits, which I've done in the past. But when I sat down and started meditating and tried to connect with them, I don't know where I went or where it was. And I mean, I woke up where I sat down. I didn't physically go anywhere, I guess. But Emmy made me realize, like, I was out for a whole day, and I've just never been out that long. And the fact that I don't remember anything, like, did I get answers? Did I actually talk to anyone? Did something happen? Like, did someone physically come near me while I was out? I'm normally much more aware, but I don't remember anything. I've lost a whole day. And I don't even think I have answers.
it's definitely you de it's definitely a little concerning, I won't lie.
I don't like not being in control. That's how I feel.
Well, look, I think you're honestly, it's good. It's really good that you want to seek answers and everything, but I'm trying
Did
to,
I
I'm trying
am
not
I
to.
asking the wrong questions? Did I make the spirits upset?
I don't think there's ever a wrong question. It's based on intention. So like you say that you're wanting to seek answers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you thought about the why you want those answers?
Well, I guess it's just because I want to know why I can feel like I want to know why I could feel those spirits being attacked. Why I feel different, and I don't just want the answer to be because you're closer to the spirits. Because I know I'm closer to the spirits, but like why is it so different now than it's ever been? Like what's changed? And like what are the what I don't know. Emmy told me that you guys are we're considering those wardens to be kind of ancient types of spirits, and I wonder if
Uh,
us killing them mess something up.
it's I don't think so personally, because they, for me, the wardens, even though they're scary and big and fill you with a lot of dread and anxiety and stuff, it's more of just they're like husks.
Mm.
So whatever they are, I don't think it's like of like a living
A living spirit.
thing. It maybe, if anything, I would say that they're like a residual. The most I can think of is like it's like some sort of like residual thing.
Okay.
Is like the best thing I can describe it. In terms
Well, up
of,
until now, like none of this has really happened to me before, so that's why I'm like, what could have happened in the past week to
I mean, you could be definitely.
or like what's different about this area? Maybe I don't know.
You can definitely I wonder if it has to do with the fact that with how close you're living to the
Oh,
to the air nation, or not the air nation, I'm sorry,
the skulk.
the skulk. Yeah, my brain's mutated. Hold on, sorry.
It's okay.
Give me a second. Hold on. Hey, Grant, thanks so much for the raid. Appreciate it. How you doing? Welcome in, everybody. My name is Xavius. We're in everything. We're doing a little lore and stuff like that. And a C Fox, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How was your stream, Grant? How are you doing? All right. But yeah. Um, but yeah, I'm wondering if it has to do with the fact that you're living close to that skulk. It may have something to do with that, and that's why you're feeling super connected.
Mm.
I'm wondering
could
if
be.
it has to do with something with that.
It definitely could be. I mean, I tried to be far away from it, but it's
Well,
just everywhere.
it is everywhere. I mean, how do you feel like once you're away from the air from your area? Like, do you feel better, or does it feel about the same?
It kind of feels the same. Like right now, I feel fine. I don't
What
feel
do you start
anything
feeling once
different.
you start getting down towards like your home and everything? Like, what do you feel then?
Well, when I'm there, just in the general area, I don't think I feel anything different. I always kind of have this. I don't know how to explain it. Just feeling of a presence, but I always thought that that was just like spirits in general. But it doesn't feel bad, not inherently. The only time I feel bad is, well, the times recently, I suppose, that I felt bad were when we found out that Dante and Koyen were fighting the warden, and then
Yeah.
the day leading up to and the day that I went to the deep dark. But those feelings kind of just came out of nowhere, like a light switch. Like, I think you had felt it as well when we were walking around. Like, it just kind of happens. It's well, I mean, that time was probably location based because we were in the city, but when the other times it happens, like when I'm at home, it's not a bad feeling that I feel.
Interesting.
It's just like there's a presence.
Have you always been like spiritually in tuned at all?
I think so, at least for the last several years. My mom was the main healer of our village, and she was always very close to the spirits and able to talk to them anytime, really. And we never, I don't know, she would always show them to me, and I was able to see them when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And as I got older, I was still able to see them. And then as I was learning how to be a healer before I left, it was very helpful to be able to talk freely with them, really. They were very happy with pretty much our whole village. But there were a few years that I was really, really in a bad mindset when I was out on the water and I wasn't able to speak to them. The first one that came and spoke to me after so long was Wrath, actually. It made me feel a lot better that I wasn't like completely abandoned.
Maybe. It's definitely
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah, I am.
I don't know if it's like my bloodline or just
I mean,
what?
I know that like, some people are more spiritually sensitive than others. Like I myself am spiritually sensitive. I'm pretty sure Emmy is as well. It sounds like you are as well, so I'm just wondering, maybe it could just be that you are more sensitive to these things than other people. So like, cause like it doesn't seem like Code and EB and seem to be affected from what you can tell, right?
No, I don't think so. Well, to be fair, I don't really know them very well. Like I knew them. They're I knew them when we were younger, but I mean that was years ago, and we were way different people back then. And since coming here, it's been nice seeing something from home, but
Right.
none of us are the same as we were. So I don't. If they're feeling different, it's hard for me to tell, and they're not really telling me that they feel different.
It could be something that could be brought up in conversation just to see how they feel. Because, I mean, they're more willing to like set up a lab and do some, research on the skulk and everything. So that's why I'm thinking maybe they're a lot more like they may be just less sensitive, and won't be affected as much. So it's something to kind of look out for. But yeah, the reason why I was asking was it. I'm wondering if, because even in that short time that we were down there in the city,
Mm-hmm.
we were both being affected pretty hard,
Yeah, it's like they were.
and we began hallucinating.
Was it a hallucination?
Well, I call it a hallucination, but it's the best way I can describe it. But just we're hearing voices and seeing things that weren't there.
Yeah.
So the reason why I was asking was maybe having an area where it's not so close to the skulk, maybe that might be able to help out a little bit to where try
I
to,
think I should move.
I'm not saying move. I'm not saying move specifically, but at least like maybe like if you're visiting like another shrine or you want another place of meditation, like you could build one just like maybe a little ways away. Or if you just want to like maybe visit here or something like that, to kind of just like clear your head for a bit, you know?
Do you think I should try making a shrine somewhere farther away?
Maybe. I'm just, again, this is just me brainstorming.
I could do that.
But it could, it's something just maybe to consider and just maybe this, try out. And again, you don't have to like build it. You could just like, rest here for a bit, meditate, because we are going to be building kind of like a meditation area too. I'm sure it's, for airbenders, but anybody can do it. It's not like
Yeah.
exclusive. So you can try that too.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so there's options.
Yeah, there's options and stuff because I mean, based on what you've told me and all that stuff, it just, I'm just growing a little concerned because because it seems like you're scared and confused. Scared and confused. Would that be accurate?
Yeah.
So
I think
yeah,
I'm definitely confused on what's happening, and I'm definitely I don't know if, well, I'm afraid because I don't want anything bad to happen, but I'm not necessarily afraid of what's happening, if that makes sense.
yeah, it makes sense.
I'm just worried.
I know, and I can say that, you know, I I'm definitely getting concerned and everything a little bit about this a little bit, but it's something right now we should keep an eye on. Just see, like I said, just maybe trying something different. Try meditating in a different spot, whether it be here, maybe building a shrine a little bit ways away, away from the skulk. Just
Hello?
something to consider.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Where y'all at? Wait, Zav? Zuri?
We're here.
Where y'all at?
Right in front of
Oh,
you.
oh Jesus. Hey, what's up? Did I miss anything? I definitely missed a lot.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hello. Did I miss the meeting?
Yeah, you missed
unfortunately?
the meeting.
Don't worry, I did too.
Oh, okay. Guess we're in the same boat.
Yeah.
What
So-
did,
I've been caught
what
up
did I
now,
miss?
but
Yeah, you've been caught up. Hang on one second. Ooh. Snap, crackle, pop. Anyway.
Oh, you were in the. Okay, you're in.
I didn't mean to sit like that. Oopsie.
No, you're good. So yeah. Quite a few things were discussed in the meeting. So for example, we talked about nation development, what people have planned out, what people have in terms of like resources, food, all that stuff, and future plans for like what people are planning to do.
Right.
you know, like for us in the Air Nation, we're planning on building more pathways for the other nations, so that way you don't have to leave towers of cobblestone everywhere and everything else like that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, sorry.
no, you're good. Again, I give you shit about it, but I understand. Don't worry about it.
All right.
So we're talking about that. We're also getting more trade routes and trading
Oh, that's good.
goods set up. Apparently, Mod, one of the fire benders, is setting up a wagon station that's going to be pretty much at every nation, so they're going to be able to trade
that's
things.
Good.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good.
which is awesome. We talked about the wandering spirit as well. It sounds like people are kind of there's a consensus that there is some skepticism of this wandering spirit. Nobody knows who or what it is specifically, but there is a little bit of skepticism around them.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple other things. Yeah, we talked about the deep dark, the wardens, you know, being careful around them. If someone needs to go down there for whatever reason, there needs to be at least
Other people.
At least 2 other people.
Yeah, seems about right.
And just overall, just trying to play it safe and everything. And we discussed things about the avatar, but yeah.
Nothing too crazy came out.
No, not really. Not really anything too crazy came up. Just seeing where everyone's at, kind of at.
Okay. All right, so I didn't really miss much. Okay. Just talking about past events, just new updates of like trade routes. Let's see here. A lot of consensus about the wandering spirit. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it seems to be also kind of like a growing consensus, just because like there's EB and them kind of brought up something interesting. Yeah, they kind of brought up something a little interesting that I didn't even catch until recently. Do you notice a theme? Like when you're reading this book, what is it? Do you see a theme that pops out?
Around there it does rhyme. It's like a poem. Miss rolls into your cries are drowned. The wandering spirit will come around. So leave an offering. Do not toil unless you want to beware the girl. Her presence may well spell your demise. So heed the warning. Pay up. Look around. No, I don't. I'm not. Besides the fact that it rhymes, I'm not seeing anything.
Zuri, why don't you read it a little bit? Maybe you might be able to catch it.
Round around, toil.
Okay.
And I want to see if you come up to the same conclusion.
It's all very water themed.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's water themed. So it's like it's relating to mists, boiling,
Drowning.
the crescent moon, drowning. Yeah. So I'm wondering, somehow I'm thinking this has got to be like, you know,
a water spirit,
like some sort of like something related to water. I don't know if it's like it's a water spirit, but like it's definitely water themed for sure.
So it's a water spirit.
Me neither.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. So I'm just skeptical, just because, and some other people are kind of thinking the same thing as well. Spirits, like I said, typically do not actively ask for offerings. What they do,
I think that's the one thing that stood out for me.
Exactly. It's always been like a barter trade system. Like when you're making deals with Mr. Money, it's always, hey, I need something, and I'll give you this in return, or they will come up with the price or something like that. It's always like a trade or a barter. In this case, it's a demand, and it's not anybody. It's not something of the land, because if it was of the land, like in the spirit was upset that we're taking residence in the land, it would say so. It would say, you're disturbing my land, you need to pay up or else, basically. But it's not even doing that.
It's just more like it's asking,
It's like
threateningly, menacingly.
it's threatening, and it's like it's gonna boil our skin and all this other stuff. So that's why, like, I'm skeptical of what this spirit is, if it is a spirit at all.
Okay. Did this ever come to the Fire Nation? This like whole
I have
Yeah, did they find anything?
I have not checked. We could pay them a visit. I know that EB and them went down to the because there was one that did show up in the campsite, which that doesn't even make any sense because nobody's down there.
Oh yeah, I saw one yesterday.
Yeah,
Well, actually,
yeah, that doesn't
yeah,
even make any
that's when
sense.
Mr. Money attacked.
Yeah, it just, to me, it does not make any sense what.
Oh.
Oh, continue talking. This is
Oh,
entertaining.
okay.
Oh.
But it just, to me, it doesn't make any sense as to like why they would put an offering down there, especially when nobody's there. And this is the other thing that's also weird. If the spirit's not asking something specific from each nation, it's all copy and paste textbook.
Yeah.
That's the other thing I'm finding a little weird as well. There's so many uncertainties in this. Like, I've never known of a spirit to do something like this.
I haven't either. I know you probably have a little more experience with it than I do, but the more I think about it, like I was I guess a little excited first, but when I think about it, I don't think I've ever experienced them specifically asking for something without anything in return.
Yeah, it's like, it's weird. It's so weird. Of where this is at. And yeah, I'm wondering if the Fire Nation got one as well. I would assume so, but it doesn't hurt to at least take a look.
I mean, did Dante not say anything this morning?
I didn't see anything, no. Sorry, let's see, bleh. I didn't hear anything. Because he didn't mention anything. Or if he did, he may mention it prior.
Oh wait, that's Mr. Money.
Yeah, he may have I don't know if he mentioned it prior to me showing up, because he did arrive at the campsite before I did. So I don't know if they did or not. Oh wait, no. I'm so sorry. They did.
What?
They did mention it?
Yeah, I just remembered as we were talking. He did mention it. He got one, they did get one, and apparently they got their offering in there.
They put their offering in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said something about dirt, so I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know if the spirit's gonna like dirt.
I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, I'd take dirt. I love dirt.
Dirt is fun.
Okay. I feel like so much has already happened, and I just woke up.
Yeah, same.
I'm so
Yeah,
upset.
I'm sorry that you guys missed some of it, but I mean, it was mostly just, again, mostly everybody's just been kind of just checking in on everyone, just see how everything's going, what's everyone's plans, and that sort of thing. So yeah.
Right. Okay. So we got, I think, just the main concern as of right now is just this wandering spirit. That's just that could be actually a spirit, or it just could be a guy impersonating as a spirit, from what I can just gathered.
Well, nobody knows for certain, but it's just
yeah.
be cautious about it is all about. And also the wardens also just being brought up as well. Just, be careful around them and stuff. Don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Right. Where's Emmy, by the way?
I spoke to her earlier.
I don't know if she might be resting. I'm not entirely sure though.
Okay. I'll probably check in on with the other Zeri, we can actually check in with the other nations and see, like, ask about their, like, thoughts on the meeting. So that way we can get caught up.
Sure. Emmy did give me a rundown, and now Xavius did.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
I first got here, the others were here.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm just like,
Tired?
yeah,
That's
tired
fair.
is a word.
For sure.
Overwhelmed is another.
I don't blame you, honestly, for being overwhelmed.
Why do I have cabbage in my pocket? Oh, Maud gave that to me.
Yeah. Yeah, they're giving free samples of chicken and cabbage.
Oh, that's good.
I gave them stuffed pumpkin.
Or speaking of, hold on. That reminds me.
Oh.
You seem so out of it. Are you okay? Like, I know you're overwhelmed, but
Not particularly. I finished the spirit area, and I decided to go there before bed last night, and I was like, okay, let me just maybe meditate and see if I can talk to the spirits, and maybe ask them some questions, and then
Damn it.
I think I blacked out.
Right.
And I woke up a whole day later, and that's never happened.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I was doing in that time. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know where I was. I don't know if I spoke to anyone, if the spirits actually talked to me. But I woke up in like my meditation position in the shrine area, and I think I was just in a trance or something. I don't know. But it's never happened like that before.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really know what it means.
Any carrots? Any carrots, any carrots, any carrots. Yes. All right, I need the carrots. Also, hi Trixie, how you doing?
God, I hope not. I'd have to beat the
Or,
shit
or
out of them.
or I could have done something and I wouldn't have known. Like,
I'd feel like if you done something. I mean, you seem like a
feel
kind
like I would
person.
know, but
Yeah, you would.
but this is
feel
the
like-
first time.
Oh, thank you. I do like a sandwich.
Recipe.
Up.
Sandwich. Thank you. I mean, this is just like the first time that this has ever happened, so I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you still want to head to the Fire Nation to just like get. Oh,
Sorry, don't mind me.
okay.
Oh, hi.
I'm just detectivizing. Hello.
About what?
All of this stuff.
Oh yeah, we're wondering about that.
Yeah, I just sort of fell off the roof. So,
Oh, you're
That's
good.
okay.
sorry. Yeah. My kneecaps hate me.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
All right, sick. Fire Nation.
Sure.
All right, let's take the shortcut.
Bye.
All right, you guys be safe, all right?
Yep.
We will.
Oof. Well, 'tis good that everyone is doing okay. That makes me happy. Also, Teo, I'm actually I'm doing pretty good today. Doing pretty good. What an eventful day. Oh, oh, that's right. I was gonna get my project book, so hold on. Let's see. See, let's add that to. Let's add to that. Let's see, what other ones did people bring up? Hmm. Hmm. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Well. Oh, that's right. Let's see. All right. Meditation area and everything like that. Perfect. Okay. All right. Yeah, it definitely seems like that we're going to be having our hands full, but it does seem like everybody's doing good, which is makes me very happy to hear. I gotta rest my head. I gotta rest my head because I got a lot on my mind. Not gonna lie. Yeah, definitely got a lot on my mind. So I need to clear my head. And just figure out where things go. And with that, we are going to probably end stream for now. This was kind of like a pretty lore heavy based one, but I'm gonna probably be live again tomorrow, maybe? I don't know. Let me check my schedule just to make sure. Oh, I gotta do that. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I think, so I do have an appointment tomorrow but other than that, I think I'm okay. All right. We are going to go ahead and let's go ahead and end stream tomorrow. I will be live again, probably going to be more late into the evening and stuff because I do have a meeting. So I'll probably, if anything, it's probably going to be around 7 Mountain Time. So I'll let you guys know. If you guys can, exclamation point Discord, I believe will take you to the Discord and you guys can join there. I'll let you know when I go live and everything. It'll send out a notification to everybody and everything. So I will definitely let you know. And make sure also, while you guys are at it, make sure you guys also check out my socials. In that card link that you will see, it'll take you to all of my social, link to all my socials, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, all that good stuff. Definitely go check it out and everything. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it off for tonight. We're gonna go ahead and raid, go raid one of the other people who are live on the server. and go and show some love for them. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone who's coming out. Again, thank you so much, Gren, for the raid, and Steve Fox, thank you so much for the follow as well. You are awesome. But yeah, we'll go ahead and give them a raid. Thank you so much for everyone who's coming out. Let's see what else. I think that's kind of it. That's on my mind. But yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for coming out. My name is Zavius, aka Zave. I always say, yeah, my name is Zave. Zavius. I'll see you guys in the next stream tomorrow. You guys have yourself a wonderful night. Bye-bye.